Welcome back, fellow coders. In this video we'll be doing some wireframing of our weather application. Now, as you can see here, this is what we got from our last tutorial, and we're going to use this to create our wireframe. So I'm going to be using Sketch, but you can use anything you like. If you don't have any application, you can use pen and paper, or you can use Photoshop, or whatever application you like. I'm just trying to show you the process, and then you can put it into whatever works the best for you. So if we look at our features in our screens, that's almost all the information that we need in order to start with our wireframe. So we'll begin by inserting, and I'll just pick iPhone 7. So if you go and look at the mind map, you see we have a main view, an add city, settings, and credits. So we need to add, we're going to add a bunch of stuff here and we'll make it work. The first thing we need up here, well, that's way too big. Let's bring it down. We put the city here. And keep in mind, as I'm wireframing this, I'm doing this real time. I haven't done it previously, so I'm showing you real time what it will feel like when you're actually doing it. Okay, so we have the city here, and I'm also going to be putting the plugins that I use on the description just for your reference. I want to add an arrow. I'm just going to use this one. And this arrow is going to be to pull our city screen. Let's go ahead and add another icon, which is going to be for our settings. Okay, so that cogwheel is going to be our settings, and that's going to pull another screen. We'll just add a line here and a hold shift to make it straight. And we'll just keep on adding stuff. And you see how easy it is to just plan things out. I'll leave it like that, just so everything seems good on the screen. So that's going to be our high and low. And we'll just align it there. Our next one is going to be the current temperature. We'll just say 88 Celsius for now. Fahrenheit. and let's make that big. We want that one to be really, really big because that's going to be the main focus. And then we want to say sunny, and we'll put that right below the temperature. I'm not sure if I have a rain. Okay, so I have the umbrella, making it 24 in size. And then we'll put the percentage here. So let's say 45%. And let's go back to our mind map and see what are we missing. Okay, so we have current temperature, we have high and low, we have the description, we have rain, and those are the four main things that we want to have. The wind, it's a maybe, and I'll explain later down the line why. Futurecast or the forecast is also a maybe. Our main view is almost done. We can just see how it will look if we have future forecast. We'll just add a line here at the bottom. Maybe something like that. And by the way, to duplicate on Sketch is just like Illustrator. You just copy something and then hold your Alt option and drag and drop. We'll just change this. And I mean, it's not pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's just meant for us to see the layout. And that's how you will do the feature cast. And of course, we can add rain. Let me just move this around a little bit to make it look a little better. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add a few more things just to make this a little bit I'm just gonna go ahead and add a few more things here just to make it a little bit more complete. We'll say generate clear. Or maybe just clear sky, minimal rain or something like that. And let's make this smaller. Align it, and then I'm just gonna duplicate that. We'll say winds. We'll align it, and now our application is starting to take shape. So from here, if we go back to our mind map, we know that we need to add an add city and settings. I'm not going to do the credits because this is just a tutorial, but if you were to do a actual application, you might want to have a credits or not. It's up to you. So we'll add another artboard. And let's just rename this to main view, and this is going to be our settings. And we'll go ahead and add another one. And we'll call this add city. Okay, so on the settings, we want to add different lot of, I don't know how many things we need to add here, but for sure we need to put units, and this is going to be Fahrenheit or Celsius, and we'll add that in some type of button selection on the application. Now you see that like a lot of this, like this is a button on the app, and this one might be a button too. I don't have to make the button on the wireframe. All those things will come down later down when you do it on the actual application. So when you're doing wireframe, the thing I want you to take from wireframing is to don't get caught up in the minor details of how it looks now. Just concentrate on putting out as much ideas on these sketches, and if you need to change something, you can change later. But you know, like this is a button, but it's not a clickable button. I mean, you can make it, but we're not concentrating on that. We don't want to waste time in that. Okay, so anyways, we'll go back to our settings, and I'm trying to think what else we need on our settings. So we have units. Let's add, what about notifications? We'll add a checkbox there, and I think that's, for our purpose, that's simple enough. Now in the add city, we're going to go ahead and add a search box here. We'll also add a location icon. We'll add a group here that says your cities. And here we want to change this, so make it a little smaller. Let's say you have one city. Houston, but you might go to Atlanta or another city. And so this makes it easy if you travel a lot and you want to see different cities. You can just kind of switch back and forth. So these are our main screens that we need for the application, and you see how easy it was and how quick it was for us to get this going. So I hope you enjoy watching this wireframe tutorial, and in the next video we'll talk about research. So if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. And remember to code with a purpose. Thank you for watching.